Konnichiwa, SA. So, I was talking in the last video about equilibrium points in one's environment and how to map out one's environment and be in the present moment by having equilibrium points inside oneself and equilibrium points in one's exterior surroundings. For purposes of explanation, this sock right here, of course, is an equilibrium point. It can be used as an equilibrium point. Now, when I stand up, okay, let's put it this way. When I'm sitting down, instead of turning on the fucking television or my phone, instead of doing that, I'll choose an equilibrium point like this coffee cup, and I'll look at it, right? And every time I blink, I'll be looking at it. I'm aware of my awareness of it. I'm aware of my awareness of the coffee cup. I'm aware of the sensation of my ass pressed against the ground and the pain the dull pain, the bearable pain in my knees, and the shitty feeling, the bearable shitty feeling that I always have inside. Got that. I'm anchored in that. And I'm practicing systematic forgetting. So when thoughts come into my head, just like my magic hand, whatever appears in my hand, I make the little movement. It's a necessary movement. It's a little movement. Without that little movement, it stays in my hand. And then another one appears in my hand, and then another one, and soon I have a big fucking mess. Okay? Whatever appears in my hand, I make a little movement, I drop it. Whatever appears in my mind, I make a little movement, I get past it. To the next one. Nothing sticks. All of a sudden, nothing sticks. Okay? When I'm doing all that, looking at this coffee cup, aware of my awareness, this is my equilibrium point environment. Voila! I'm in the present moment. I'm doing that stuff. At any point, I can be asked, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in the present. Well, I don't say this, but the truth is I'm in the present moment. I'm in the present moment right now. I got my own little equilibrium points and on this screen and all that, right? I got my equilibrium points inside. I got all that. Okay? Because at first it sounds like, wow, that sounds like a lot. Just practice. This is an electric guitar. This guitar's name is Stendhal. Anybody who knows anything about literature, in particular French literature, knows that Stendhal typed the novel Red and Black in the 19th century. Stendhal is a unique guitar. He's red and black, that's why I call him Stendhal. But he has P90 pickups instead of the usual 3 single coil whatevers on a Strat. This is a Stratocaster, a Fender Stratocaster. This is my boy. It's my bad motherfucker. You remember that scene from Pulp Fiction when Samuel Jackson tells Tim Roth to take his wallet out of the bag? He's like, which one is it? It's my bad motherfucker. It's like, well, how do I know which one it is? It's got bad motherfucker written on it, right? Well, this is my bad motherfucker. Okay, that's my bad boy right here. He's possessed by Maldoror from the Comte de Lautremont's novel Maldoror. He's possessed by that spirit of Maldoror, Stendhal. Well, see, the thing is, that takes practice and 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 practice. See, the thing is, we're not here. We are not designed to stare at that fucking television. We're not designed to stare aimlessly at devices. It shows. We get all fucked up. So, I'm not saying that a person should quit doing all that. No, you know what's interesting? You can watch TV and I do it, dude. I watch football. It's the only thing I watch on TV is football, or like NBA playoffs, like, right? So like once in a while I'll turn on a football game, but I don't just sit there and watch like a dullard. No, man, I do my sustained equilibrium while I'm watching the sport, which means when a shot of like a running back like walking to the huddle, instead of taking in the whole thing like a vegetable, I focus on the dude's helmet or a gleam on the dude's helmet in the sun. That's an equilibrium point moving on the screen. If anybody out there is bedridden and with a television in front of them, or living with people and they run the television all the time, there's nothing you can do about it, watch television with sustained equilibrium. Maybe I'll do an episode on it. See, this is an important point about systematic forgetting. I don't remember what I was thinking 27 minutes ago, or what I was thinking 2 days ago at 2:19 in the afternoon. We're going to forget all this stuff anyway. Why not forget it systematically? I'll tell you why not. Well, I'll tell you why. Because it keeps your brain functioning. Okay? Everybody says they want to live spontaneously. They want to live spontaneously. Well, they want to act like they're living spontaneously. You know what living spontaneously is? It's slow. It's slow motion. That's living spontaneously. That's slow motion shit. Living spontaneously is not running around from party to party, acting like a zany guy. That's not living, acting like Steve Martin on Saturday Night Live. That's not living spontaneously. These fucking gurus, where I got a bad sense of direction. These gurus, wherever they are in Sedona, I don't know which way Sedona is from here. Those gurus on the other side of Mingus Mountain, that, you know, their form of spontaneity is interesting to say the least. You know, got to dress up in the robe, and got to have the necklaces and the staff and the zany eyes. You got to have the zany eyes all the time. And, you know, you got to be all worked up all the time and like a mime, but talks like a talking mime that's doing all these gesticulations and all these mudras and all that. It's like, shut up, man. We're going to forget this stuff anyway. What I'm thinking right now, I will forget. But if I don't forget it systematically, if I let it build up, I get build up. Okay? And you know what build up feels like in here? A lot of sleepless people in this world, staying up all night, laying in bed, with build up whirling around in their heads because they can't, everything that shows up in their hand, they think it means something. I have an idea about what Jenny did on Tuesday, and it's true, so I'm going to stick another one to it. The whole thing sucks balls. It does. It hurts. Why does it hurt? Because thought itself, not just the content of thought hurts, the actual act of thinking at all hurts. What we have right now at this stage of our human evolution is a very fucked up situation. We have a control module, okay? And I have my desktop or whatever, right? And unfortunately, see this, if I could just do what the Gautama Buddha said and do, in the scene, there's just the scene. In the herd, there's just the herd, right? That is to say, when I see something, I don't engage in intellectual commentary on it. I don't engage in any mental commentary on it. I just see it, right? In the scene, there's just, if I could just go around doing that, it'd be fine. But see, the way we have it, I have to think, and thinking is superimposed on this. So you know what it ends up being, bub? It's like, you know, like if you're on Spotify or YouTube and you start playing a song, and it sounds badass, man. It's like, this is rad. Then you accidentally play another song on top of it. It's like all fucked up. You can't wait to turn that thing off fast enough. Just like we can't wait to turn off this fast enough when it starts doing that. When we start superimposing thought, on our circumambience. This is our circumambience. The only thing we'll ever know, this right here is this big. Okay? When we playing 2 movies, playing 2 songs on Spotify at the same time, playing 2 videos on YouTube at the same time, and yet that's the situation we're in. And all these people you say walking around, even the ones that look happy and everything, get inside those heads. Okay? I know. I have a fucked up head myself. There's a reason why I went on this little adventure trying to do something about it, because it was